to 5 Minutes with Pastor Effiom. It is a joy to be with you once again as we share this special message of encouragement and gratitude to God for the wonderful mothers that He has blessed us with. Today's word is titled, The Mother Who Never Gave Up, and it is based on the life of an extraordinary mother named Rizpah, as recorded in 2 Samuel chapter 21, verses 8 through 14. The people of Israel had made a covenant of peace with the people of Gibeon in the days of Joshua. But King Saul later broke the covenant and massacred the Gibeonites. The covenant had been made in the name of the Lord, and it angered the Lord when Saul broke it. After removing Saul from the throne and raising David to reign in his stead, the Lord caused a famine to come upon Israel as punishment for what Saul had done. To alleviate the famine, King David offered to compensate the Gibeonites for the wrong that Israel had done to them under Saul. And the Gibeonites demanded the lives of 7 of Saul's sons. David agreed and handed 7 of Saul's sons, including Ammonai and Mephibosheth, the 2 sons that had been born to Saul by Rizpah. And the Gibeonites hung them in Gibeah and left their dead bodies dangling from trees in disgrace. Devastated by the loss of her sons and determined to protect their honor even in death, Rizpah rose to their defense. She spread sackcloth on a rock close to the place where her sons hung and kept vigil over their bodies day and night. As their bodies began to decay, vultures gathered to eat their corpses during the day, but Rizpah fought them off. Wild animals gathered to eat their corpses during the night, but Rizpah, their mother, stayed up all night and fought the wild animals off. Rizpah continued this unprecedented show of motherly love and devotion until King David heard about her, recovered the bodies of her sons, and gave them an honorable burial along with their father, King Saul. Rizpah's extraordinary devotion reflects the great pain that mothers endure, the great passion that mothers embody, and the great power that mothers exert in the lives of their children. Beloved, our mothers are of such great value that we really ought to celebrate them every day. From the pains of childbirth to the heartbreak of miscarried pregnancies, the abandonment of single motherhood, the shame of divorce, to the tragedy of losing a child, our mothers have endured and continue to endure pain in a manner that most men will never understand. When others disliked, discouraged, and dismissed us in life, our mothers loved, encouraged, and defended us. Sometimes when we did things that dishonored our mothers, they endured the shame and stood by us. When we needed help, they sacrificed their ambitions and personal interest and rushed to our sides to help us. When we were young, arrogant, and too foolish to pray for ourselves, our mothers petitioned the Lord on our behalf. When we grew up and needed counsel, they gave us advice and kept our secrets, telling nobody except the Lord. Above all, they taught us to love and serve others and pointed us in the way of the Lord. Heavenly Father, I pray that you would wipe the tears of every mother under the sound of my voice today, that you would mend their broken hearts and soothe every pain that motherhood thrusts upon them. I pray that you will give them the strength to bear the burdens of motherhood with grace and fill their hearts with the peace and joy that only you can provide. I pray that you will grant them faith like Rizpah's, that they will never give up on their children or on you, but will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In Jesus' name, amen. My brother, my sister, I thank you for the honor of sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ with you once again. I look forward to being with you on the next edition of 5 Minutes with Pastor Effiom. But until then, log on to ucfarlington.org, ucfarlington.org, to receive an encouraging word for your soul. Stay blessed.